Okay fellas, we're back on Factorio and I've figured out what we're doing today, and that is down here. Any hints? Yes, it's the research. What we're going to do, essentially we're going to get the red research packs sorted and booted and up and running now. I've already put a line, all these belts here. They are coming down here. Well, first, if you can just about see, despite the fact it's night time, I need to get, let's get some lights down, to be honest. There we go, that's so much better. Oh, you can't beat lighting. Let's do that. There we go, we can see just a bit more. So as you can see, all these stumps are now, well, all these trees are now have now turned into stumps. So they're all gone. It was mostly back here anyway. This was mostly free. I've essentially moved the turrets that were here down here, and the one that was there is no longer needs to be, so that's also down here as well, and plus about 5 more, I think. So that's all okay there. As you can see, this belt, I've already put this belt in straight through. I've chopped through the trees. And essentially I've worked this out. I'm actually going to move that forward, to be honest. It's in a stupid position. I don't want to put it there. There. That's going to be moved as well. There. Let's get these back in. Oh no. Oh, perfect. What's that? This one needs bringing down. Go there. Put 15 in that one. Sorted. Right. I've put the belts through here, and these, let's have a look what they take. They take copper plate and iron gears. So what you want to do, boosting up onto the CAN bus system that I told you all yesterday, what you do, you pin off the things you need. So I'm going to move that at the moment just so we can show you a bit more easily. What you want to do, right, the first thing we want, let's say this top line could be copper plate, splitter there, and chop it off there so it's not doesn't run away, and then just literally pin it there, and then that can continue on forward. You've pinned off the thing you want, and you've left everything else where it needs to go. This will need to, we don't need this, so this can go straight underneath. In fact, that can't go to there, it's got to go one more. And the reason why it's going to go one more is because we need to pin off this. And actually, that needs to be gone underneath as well, because we need that line free so we can take them that way. And that could go there. Let's do that. Put that there. And then we've got the gears. And that is essentially how the CAN bus system works properly. And you just literally continue everything forward, and you just pick off the bits you need here and there. So that's all nice and handy dandy. This, I'll probably expand this maybe 2 or 3 times depending how much we use. But at this precise moment it will survive for now. I might put, to be honest, for this tutorial 2 might work, but then again, to be honest, this will probably end up all gone by then. So we do need to work on expansion as well. So as the con there, let's just put them on forwards. There we go. They'll come all the way down here and stop here. It is slightly waste of resources, but then again, if you want the proper amount of throughput, you want them both on one line each rather than split line. You can split the line if you like, and it will save the amount of resources you're using at once. But then again, research, until you've done all your research you need, you're going to need it all anyway, so it's ideal to keep it. So we want to keep this about, that should about do. Let's put that there. So how long does this take? they take 5 seconds to make. So, for example, if you wanted about one each, one per second, you want essentially 5 of them working in sequence, so you get 5 at one time, which will tone down to 1 a second. That's how these ratios work. See, with this one, if you wanted one of them a second, you'd put 6. So you'd literally 6 come out, and you'll get 1 for each one each time. So at this precise moment, you don't really need to do 1 a second, but you can do if you like. That's your choice. But I'm just gonna go like that and do just 3, just do 6 for this one instead. I could do 5, but 6 just to help redundancies. That's all you need actually. Let's just pop that down to there. Actually no, that actually needs to go that way. Now then, they do reach all the way, as you can see, but how should we do this? Well, actually that will work perfectly. Let's do that there and there. They perfectly work. That's gone quite well actually. And then we could put 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, and that's worked quite well. That will power the whole lot. So what we want then is we need, see how we got this. Let's just get these on there. So shift right click, copy, shift left click, paste. I'll do all those. Then what we want here, we want an output. So let's see, put this on there. Need 1 gap, so let's put them there. And the same for this side. There. And then we want them going to 1 single place, so that can come straight down here. Yeah, in fact, they don't need to be that close. They could be further away. Let's get to that bit. That could go there, like that. And then we'll what we'll do is normally I wouldn't do it like this, but well, in fact, no, I always do it like this. What am I thinking of? Trying to think of what I need to do. See, this is the kind of game where you need to think about expansion. So I'm trying to think the best place about that. Before we turn that on, in fact, no, let's set this up, and then we can figure out where the research can go. Well, for starters, we need 1 out on each side. So, oh, typical. I'm gonna put that there and put an extra belt. I'll have to do the same on here. I'd rather spend an extra belt than move around all the blooming power lines. It's just easier. And there. Let's just put them furthest back you physically can, I reckon, because then you'll get more on a line. Because if you're using that line, you're getting that much more than you are up here. So just a comment for you. So that's actually going both onto 1 line on both lines. So this side, it will go on to that side of the belt, and this side will just literally merge straight onto there. So when here they're on the top, and by the time they get to here, they'll be on both sides. But it makes no difference, as you'll see in a minute when we've figured out where they're going. Yeah, that's fine. Now what we want is we need to essentially figure out where we want other stuff to come here and there. So what I need to do here is essentially work out which best to go in and out. So we want 1 in and 1 out. Well, 2 in really. I'm getting middled up. I need 2 in. I need 1 there and probably 1 there. And we need probably do the same really. Just do it exactly how it is normally. Like that. That will take on from the closest belt. So this belt will take. So this one will take from this belt. What you need after that is the long ones to take from the belt further away. Like that. Now, what you'll notice is these are a little different. If I go to inventory, and go to there, these are fast inserters. These will, how is it? Yeah, they will literally pick things up and drop them down in 1 second, and these will take the fast inserters doing half a second. These long end inserters will also take only 1 second, so for every one of these you'll need 2 of these. But for something like this, it doesn't really matter so much, because you'll get such a backlog when you're not researching something, it won't make much difference. So that's essentially that made. In fact, I could actually turn that on right now. Let's do that. So there. This will now turn on, and we'll start churning out the red science packs. Let's wait for them. Given they take about 5 seconds to make. I think that was what you said. There we go. There's our first one. There they are. See, as you can see, these are only on this line. If I put one more there, you will see these are going on the outside, and these are going on the outside there. But because of the way this belt is connected, by the time when they get to this one, it puts them on both. If you do want them on both sides of the line, you'll need to balance them first, and then balance both sides. But it's when you're getting like this, it's redundant. So what we need to do now, I'm going to pick this up, and we need to figure out where we want our labs. See, I've got 10 labs, and I want essentially to have one long line that we can literally just throw them on. And to be honest, it's probably a decent idea just to throw them on here. This is actually probably a decent place actually, so that'll do. 6, 2, 1, done. Oh, done. I'm just going to move this one over. Put this one this side. That can go there. These, although these will make electricity, they won't be producing pollution. That's what this thing does. So as long as all these engines don't get too overworked, you'll be fine. So that's how them. What we've got to do now. The best way for us to do this would be to send them in this way. So let's do that. You want them there, and then just literally straight along there. Do that. How many? Yeah, we only need to go up to 2. And I'm going to do the same this side now. Which way do I want it? I'm going to go that way. The reason being is, well, I reckon it'll be better. This isn't needed at this precise moment. I'm putting it there for future reference. You will not need that. That can stay there and it'll be fine. Just leave it. It won't. It's just there for redundancy at this precise moment. What you need, what some people do, they turn this into a ring, and then they throw on certain ones here and there, and they let them cycle round so they can all get a certain amount. And they plant one on at a time here and there as they get used. I'm not sure how they do it specifically, but I think they put like 2 on one side and 2 on the other, which is, it's okay, but mine's a slightly little bit different. Mine is going to be, what I'm going to do with mine, right, let's go, yeah, I want that there. See, I'm going to be using those 2, so let's get that. There. Now, because of the way I'm going to do mine, actually, let's do that. These can probably go straight there, actually. So I'm going to do that. What I was going to do, I was going to keep them on that inside line. And that's how I want it. As you can see, this does essentially like take a bit of overrun. The best way to combat that, well, is to be honest, put them on one line first and then put a splitter in, because a splitter will keep things on the same side of the line. You haven't really seen it much because I've not done it, but if we go down here, if for example, if these gears were only on this right side, they will only come out on the right side. They won't go onto the left side of the belt. So that's an easy way to ensure you get in both sides are equally split out. If you're using a balancer, you just, well, yeah, that is the point. You can't use a balancer for that system. To be honest, it doesn't really matter if they're all thingy, they're all being used, but it works. As long as you're getting... See, now we've got a nice decent backlog. So what we need to do here is so just plank these in. But first, what I'm going to... Yeah, so let's get these in. See, as you... did I tell you? Yes. You want to go like that. You want to do 3, and then 3, and then 3. Was it? No. Actually, that's wrong. What you want to do... That, and then that. And then you could go 4 there. Hang on. Let's work out the actual cheapness for it. I think that's how it worked. Let's just get the poles in first. Right. That'll do both of those. That will. That will. It doesn't need to be there, does it? Okay, let's just get these in. I'm trying to do it in an efficient way so it so we could do it like that. Like that. That's those two done. I can then go there and then there, and that will get all those. So it's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then because it's this side, I'll just put one right on the end. It'll be fine. So let's get that on. They could go there. There, there. No, I can't go that way, can there. Fair enough, that's not so bad. I'll just go that. Yeah, let's go put that last one in. There. They are now on. And the reason why I've done it on that is because when we get to the next section, the we have the green science. I'll put the green science on the opposite side as well, and it will pick. These do pick from both sides of the belt, but they pick primarily from the closest side first. But so essentially, if you have 2, they'll pick from the closest side. But if they're like this, they'll just pick whichever one they need, which doesn't really matter. So. That's essentially up and running pretty much actually. Right, let's go to the other side and plant these in like exactly the same. There. Do this just so when we come to the next set of sciences. So we can get these done. Let's just send this cable through this gap. This is a nice way for redundancy, so we get this up here. There. Oh, there. That is now connected, and that should have turned on. Yes, it is. If you look at the research at the top, it's actually going now. So this is now research automated. That is now our research on. I'm gonna put one there. So now we have 2 redundancies. Again, always make a redundancy in your electricity line, because if, for example, if this got broken here, you've still got a line going all the way around the outside, and your research will still happen. Oh, look at the synchronization on that. Let's give it a watch. Come on, hurry up, come on, let's go. God, it just takes a bit of time. And because we've got 10, this should go pretty quickly now. Well, this one won't, because it's you only got the 5. You have to wait the 70 seconds. That's 30 seconds. Come on. Why is it taking so long? It's got to use up all the ones that are in it first before it'll plant in more. But watch the synchronization. This is the best thing about turning something on all at once. Everything just synchronizes up, and it just looks awesome when it happens. If it happens. Come on. Come on, I can't take that long. Show me. There you go, look. Everything all at once. You can't beat it, it's fun. The reason why I put 2 is 1, so they can get in 1 from each side. It isn't necessary, but I believe it helps throughput. So that's essentially research on, which is nice and happy and good. So what's our electricity situation? We've got loads of power. The research is taking just under 600 kilowatts, which is pittance. We could get a lot more than that. So 600 kilowatts. That's a bit over 1 steam engine. So that's perfectly fine. So yeah, research on, which is nice and happy. Which would make a very short episode, but I don't see how that could be a good thing. So what I'm going to do here, though, how much space we got here? Oh, see, there we go. Research done on its own. What we could do now, let's get rid of the bloody things popped up on my thing. There we go. What we can do now, let's get this electronics on, because this will help us out quite a lot. Or was that one? Actually, go and oh no, we need green sciences for that, and we need steel. Well, we don't need steel for that, but it's actually to get steel before you get that. So let's get these on. This essentially just unlocks a load of stuff and a filter inserter. This is essentially a new thing in the 0.13 update, because this used to be a smart inserter where you'll be able to connect it to a circuit network with the where are they? Where is the circuit network stuff? I think there. You essentially connect it with these red wires and you put commands into them, but now you can use that with every single inserter and every single chest. So you don't need it as a smart, since you can use it for all. So they changed it to a filter, which is understandable, to be honest. And then because there's got this as well, then you get these are newer ones as well. You get stack inserters. They'll essentially put in more of a certain item. So like essentially the normal inserters, you can pick up 2 things and put them into, like, for example, a train, which is probably the best example for them. You'll pick up to about 2 items at a time and put it onto a train or a train wagon or something like that. These can go. What's that one there? That's capacity bonus. What's it made to do? Yeah, non-stack inserters 2. So yeah, they could pick 2 more items. So these things could go up to that maybe 15 altogether. So we've got that. You've got so normally it'd be 1. That's 2. That one. 3. That one there. That's 4. That one's 5. That's a 6 one. 7, 8, 9, 10. These can go up to 12 then, I think. I think that's how it works. About 12 maybe, unless they start out with so many, but I don't know specifically. Yeah. A stack filter, that's essentially a cross between a stack inserter and a filter inserter, which is essentially it's nothing like the smart inserters that were there, but no matter. But yeah, that's essentially, that can be really useful when you've got trains. In fact, when you do have trains, get these, because these will help you loading and offloading trains so much easier. One of the things in the big update was trains. Trains was something they really wanted to do, and you won't get those. And there, look, that's these ones. You get your basic locomotive, which is quite redundant until you get this one, where you could get the actual stations and cargo wagons. So before we do that, the best thing for us to do will since we've got bullet damage already, let's get the shooting speed. That'll take 100, so that's not so bad. let's get that one on, and that'll literally do itself now. So while we're waiting for that to finish, I think probably the best thing to do is let's work out how many spaces does this need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 spaces. So we're going to start that here. 13 spaces. Let's have a look. I'd have to start that there at least. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there. That's the latest I want to do it, really. Get rid of the trees. I can't see. Come on, where's the... There we go. See, that's essentially where they come in for the next section if I wanted to upgrade. Let's get rid of these. Got too many of those. I don't really want it properly there. It was essentially... Oh, that was a bit further down. What I want is something I want to get through and want to get on, because it's annoying me making them. Let's just go like that for now. And then they also require... Was it... They just... Oh, it's just copper cable, isn't it? Yeah. So they could go down there. And what I want, they could be just picked straight off, can't they? So they can go to there. Let's just get rid of this, because it's annoying me there. Can't see. A bit better. They can be picked straight off, so let's just do that. As long as it's there. So what I want to do really is get one of those, put that there, then get the one, 2, 3 there, and then get a small chest, put that there, then get a where are they? No, get one of them. There's it. There it goes. Throw that in. Oh, that's too far up. Let's throw that in there. Get a cable onto it. That just reaches it. Perfect. And I'll just probably do that. Let's do that way it's out of the way. Do that. Then now on. Put that in. So now I can get this and then go like that. And then he right, yeah, that's on there. And then I want another one. Another chest, that one. On there. Like that. Another one in. And that can then be had them in it. Oh no, it can't. Balls, I've done it again. Ugh, why do we keep doing that? Right, okay then. Well, let's rotate that. Get rid of that. Let's make another one because I'm stupid and I forgot. Come on, there we go. That could go there. And let's just put that there. Then I've got 2 of those, so that's fine. Let's get that on there. This is what I need. I keep forgetting they require those to be made. So we that could go like that. Let's actually finally. They might be able to stop there, to be honest, because we'll probably go out this way a little bit before we. I won't go straight down. I could go straight down, but so actually, it'd be better for them to go there. Let's put them down here. You want them in an easy place to get. Most people wait a little while, because since these things don't take that much but I just can't be bothered. Oh, see, that was done. How quick was that? Let's get this on then. Oh no, I can't get that on actually. I've just seen that can't go on. It's got green sciences. Well, let's get that one on then. So put them there. Trees in the way, can't see it. And then let's get there and there. Now I only want. No, I've done it again. No, yeah, no. Don't need a big chest. That chest can go there. Then this wooden chest can go there because I only want one stack at a time. That could go in there. All of them. And then they'll only make one stack at a time, and that's so much better because now I don't have to I could just literally run to and make them and grab 50 out when I need them, which is quite nice and handy. That was quick. How easy is that? The next best thing will probably these. Let's get that one on. See, now electronics does unlock quite a few things, and also one thing I forgot. I want to get another one of these down. So where's... I want to get that essentially right over this end. Right over here. Let's just put it about there. There we go. That's going to essentially show us down here and what's going to happen. See, if these are coming, it'll see that they're coming. I think we're okay at the moment, so now that that's in, that's pretty much all I wanted to do this episode. We've got the research on, which is nice and successful. Again, next episode, I don't know what we'll do. And what we'll probably do on the next episode is get these brought down. I'm going to actually probably have to kill every single one of these trees. What we want to do is we want to get a load of the military stuff. Oh, blimey, that flew by. I'm going to give that for a second. What we're going to do is I'm going to get a load of research. Not research. We want to get some military on, so we can actually start killing off the stuff we get. Essentially, for example, not T, E. I want to get essentially those made, and we might need a few of those, but not a lot at this precise moment. So once you get that and those two automated, and get some gun turrets automated, and I believe we can now, or possibly, no, we can't. Where is it? Military 2. Ah, we need steel before then. We need green ones anyway, so we can't. So, which is fair enough. So what we want to do is want to get a couple of these on. We'll max them out. So the next one probably do want to get this and get those two on. So I'll get those two done, and then we'll probably get some steel on, because once we get, we'll have to, before we do steel, I want to get to the rest of the stuff we have currently that we can use fully automated on its own. So essentially all the intermediate products, things like, we need to get the electronic circuits done. You will need, and I want to try and get all these, well, not that one, but we'll need that one. Yes, we'll need them because they are required for research the second science pack 2s. So we need to get the belts on and inserters on. So we need to probably have one episode getting these on their own, and probably have one episode with these, and then we'll link them up to the research so we get the second set of science gens on. So that's the plan for the next set. Oh god, the amount of time it's going to take getting rid of half of this tree section. Okie dokies, wish me luck. That's it for this episode. I'll see you when we come back. Let's light this up. So I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.